So I've been sick. I don't know what I've caught, but it's suspicious and no testing is available where I live. Not only do I look like death, I also can't speak well. I can speak, but it comes out like a zombie, slow and deathly. In short, a totally enjoyable listening experience. My plan from this point on is to treat you to more of this lovely synthetic voice. How beautiful it is, and a perfect treat as I share the ever-present joy of my content. Now onwards to coloring. If you read the description, you came here willingly. Wahaha. I got this book about a year ago, and countless times I said to myself, I'm going to take on that hater. It's hard not to appreciate the intense complexity of the design. Let me know in the comments if that does anything for you. Unless you guys love this, I don't know if I'm going to color any more for YouTube, but I got some other seriously fun coloring options from family as gift. So maybe, let me know. I was given these markers as a holiday gift. Not hating them. It's cool to watch the colors spring onto the paper like I've gotten these magic wands, changing the physical world under my control. Makes me think about Aladdin's genie. His biggest complaint was his itty-bitty living space. Hard to have sympathy for someone who gets eternal rent-free life. On reflection, he did suffer the captivity and unforgivable abuses of slavery. It is quite a mental question for me on so many points. On one hand, is Aladdin just another jerk forcing his new slave to meet his wants? Yes, the genie made incredible offers, but I might too if it meant that yet another master could be appeased and I could go back to doing my thing for the foreseeable future. It's not like he was a sentient wish toaster. All it would take was for someone to be able to see past their greed, and he could tell people to go to hell if he wanted to, and that would be the difference I would draw between a slave and an employee. I'd be really interested to hear what you people think in the comments. I could easily turn this into a half-hour rant, but it'd be far more fun to make a comment reaction video. I always have my email listed in the description for potential ideas and collabs. Feel free to send me ideas. One caveat is that this is not a monetized channel, so I really can't do anything that costs a lot. To be honest, that would be the coolest part of monetization. I love making the content that I can, but it would be the coolest thing to me to be able to take this time-consuming hobby to the next level. A dream come true even. At the same time, I make my content because I can. That's the entire premise for this channel. It is a celebration of what I can do. I can create something that has the potential to make the world marginally better. And that is enough. But if more came of it, that would be seriously awesome. I feel a little greedy lol as I blabber on. The age-old premise that you will never be happy if you always want more. Aesop's fables, anyone? In case you had a childhood that didn't have them told to you from a parent, the Rocky and Bullwinkle Show or the Berenstain Bears, I'll fill you in. Well, the shortened version, in a story of entitlement, be damned if a person continues to want more and more after their needs and basic wants are met. They will always strive for more and never find joy in the here and now with what they have. Moose are at its best, she says, laughing. Exactly what everyone came for. Stop slapping, it just got real. Lol. I'm surprised at how well this is turning out. Because of the magic of editing, you're watching this at a speed that would be a terrible strain on my wrists. At this point in the coloring, I've been working for over an hour real time. feeling a bit of pride that I didn't anticipate. Not a terrible feeling, I recommend it. There is something so nice in being able to zone out to changing this page. This page is different because of me. It's becoming somehow more beautiful because of me. And a part of me loves the page for allowing me to be a part of its betterment. So irrational to be feeling these strong emotions for what is a piece of dried pulp with ink on it. And yet right now I don't care. All of my focus is on the completion of each little segment. Each little bastard segment needs my attention, deserves my attention, and like a good caregiver I'm going to make its completion dreams come true. Objectively it is only about halfway done right now. If that. Eyes on the prize. I will get this done. I won't lie, I'm motivated because it's getting inexplicably prettier. What kind of things do you guys find pretty? I find that I have a particular color and style theme to the things that catch my eye. Black is so stately and dignified and yet open to whimsy and playfulness. I could not be more aware that this is a minority opinion. I get it, so many people associate it with death. It would be a turn-off to me too if I saw it that way. As you can see by my coloring, I'm not claiming that other colors are superfluous. In fact, I have an affection for yellow because it's one of my daughter's favorite colors. Back to black. I know that black roses don't happen in nature, but they are bleeding beautiful. I think this is a much better use of food coloring than anything edible. But a brilliant red rose is also a perfect contrast in a thin crystal vase on a black tablecloth. Practicalities have kept me away from beautiful things because kids come first. And a child will destroy anything beautiful in seconds, while an ugly tablecloth with roosters will outlive us all. If a rooster tablecloth is your thing, I'm not throwing shade. Be you, enjoy you. I have a feeling that there are more rooster cloth lovers in the world than black cloth people. Making my point, black cloth seems to be the preferred color for clergy clothes in a few religions. Or in Game of Thrones, a lifelong commitment to celibacy and wall protection. If anyone out there is a rooster tablecloth person by choice, I'm curious what color roses you would pair that with. It's going into today's over-analysis query box. Only your answers can save the world, aka empty the thought exercise box. Are you brave enough to take it on? You've made it this far into the video, so you clearly are made of the highest moral fiber. Thank you, good guy or lady or other applicable designation. If you're curious, this coloring book was from Dollarama. If you want one, you know where to get it, assuming you live near this type of dollar store. In truth, most dollar stores have coloring books to fill your every whim. They are not a sponsor, but Dollarama, I would love to be sponsored by you. I would love to. Heart emoji, heart emoji. You have no idea how much that would make my year. Going on a no-holds-barred Dollarama shopping spree and playtime, no words. It would be like walking down the street to find that it had turned into a ginormous bouncy castle road, shoes gone and all adult responsibilities cancelled. Suck it, responsibilities. I thumb my nose at you. If any otherworldly aliens with the technology are watching this, it is far easier to get us over to your side with bouncy castles versus body probes. But I am not into kink shaming, so aliens, maybe it's just a matter of proper selection if you're married to the probe method. Okay, this video has taken an odd turn, but you have no idea how much amusement I'm getting out of this. Totally worth it. This deep purple color is so satisfying. I imagine it on a royal. It weirdly just hits the spot. Time now for a little more yellow. Like a diamond in the sky. Tell me honestly, did you hear Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Rihanna just now? An impromptu personality test. And now gray is the new yellow. Wow, perception shift. I am suddenly seeing this picture as a carnivorous plant. The middle being a humanoid eyeball. The wider leaves is there to lull you into a false sense of security and clam. It's the end. Not quite chomp, because this plant feasts on larger prey. The initial closing depositing just enough toxins immobilized and drug what it has captured. The drug creates a feeling of ultimate euphoria as it consumes its food, slowly sucking it more and more into itself. The humanoid eyeball having the dual purpose of seeing what it's consuming in real time as well as excrete digestive acids. It's the beautiful things that will kill you. Laughter fills the air. Maybe we should rethink genetically modified organisms. Don't worry, my pretty picture can't get you, but my words might. Going into your ears, into your brain, and nesting until the time is just right. Then clam. There is only one known antidote. You must call at least one friend a week to see how they are doing and catch up. Fail to do so at your cost. Obviously, what I just said is pure crazy, but also not a bad idea. The actual coloring time is now about 2 hours. This has taken way more time than I ever would have guessed. I mean, I can't really do anything else right now. My energy level is non-existent and I have for all intents and purposes no voice. So this is better than more Netflix. I can also see that this picture is starting to come to a close. The circles I'm working on look like some hybrid of a machine cog and a boat steering wheel. Or maybe that essential thing to assemble the new piece furniture. It will only be discovered as imperative after it has fallen into some void. I'm going to go through the last stages of this quickly. I hope you found this fun to watch. It's all finished. It bled through the back of the paper. I don't know which side I like more. Remember, you are loved. Please like and subscribe.